Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jemi. On today's tutorial we are going to need yarn. I'm using Winter King. It's a 4-ply yarn, measuring tape, a hook. I'm using a 3mm hook and scissors. So we're going to start by making a slip knot. This is how I make my slip knot. So I just cross the yarn, put my hook through and pull through one. Then we shall start with 8. So you're going to chain 8, and you put a double crochet at in the last chain, the first chain. Then you chain 8 again. After chaining 8, you are going to put a half double crochet in the chain space of the previous row. So you make, this is a second row, so you make a half double crochet. Then after, you're going to chain 5, then you put a double crochet in the same hole. Now we are going on to the third row, chain 8. So at the beginning of a row you're going to start chaining 8, then in the middle you will put 5 chains, and so we are at the middle, we're going to put 5, then you put a half double crochet there in that same hole. Then in the same hole you're going to chain 5 and you put a double crochet, put a double crochet in the same hole. So this is what we have. The first row has 1, the second row has 2, the third row has 3, and the fourth row is going to have 4. So this is now the fourth row. Chain 8, then you put a half double crochet in the chain space, chain 5, put a half double crochet in the next chain space, chain 5 again, put a half double crochet there in the last chain space. Then in that very chain space you're going to put another round. So the last, so you can see the first one has 1, second one has 2, third row has 3, like that. So every row is going to have an increase of 1. So this is what I have. I made one panel, and the other I made around 10 rows. Then we are going to chain, we are going to slip stitch them, we're going to join them together. So you're going to count up to the 4th chain, then you will join. You are going to join your bra cups with a slip stitch, chain 1, then you cut off your yarn. So this is what I have. This can cover like around my boobs. Then we are going to continue with our pattern. Chain 8, put a half double crochet in the chain space of the previous row, chain 5, put a half double crochet in the next chain space, chain 5 again, put a half double crochet in the chain space. So that is going to be our pattern. So you will continue this. When you reach the middle you put a half double crochet there, chain 5, a half double crochet, then you continue with your pattern. So I made around 3 rows. For this row I'm going to chain 3, then I put double crochets in the next row because I want the boobs covered. So you're going to put 4 double crochets in the first chain space, 4 double crochets in the next, up to the end. So I know I made 3 here, but I made a correction. So you're going to put 4 double crochets in each chain space hole. So you'll do this up to the end. As you can see, I'm going to put 4 double crochets in each chain space. So you will continue with it. I'll get back to you. So I made 3 rows, but at the beginning, at the end of every row, you're going to put an increase. Let me show you how to increase. So in that chain space, put 2 double crochets. The chain 3 is going to act as a double crochet. So you chain 3, put a double crochet in the same chain space, continue, then at the end you will put 2 double crochets. So you're going to continue with this. You're going to put a double crochet in each double crochet. So with an increase in every row, I made 7 rows. So you can do this till you cover your boob area to where you want. So we are increasing at the end to make a rectangular shape. So now I'm going to continue with my pattern, the upper pattern, but this time I'm going to make the chain spaces big. So I'm going to chain 12, then I skip 4 double crochet holes, and I will put a half double crochet in the 5th double crochet of the previous row. Chain 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're going to chain 9, skip 4 chains, then in the 5th double crochet you put a half double crochet, chain 9 again. So this time round, since we want bigger holes, we are going to start with 12. We're going to start with 12 chains at the beginning of every row. Then in the middle of your work, you will put 9 chains, half double crochet, like that. Then at the end of every row, you are going to chain 9, put a double crochet at the end. At the last double crochet, put a double crochet. So the downer panel is like the first one. You're going to chain 12. At the beginning we are chaining 12. In the middle we shall chain 9. So you'll chain 12. Turn your work. Then you put a double crochet, a half double crochet in the chain space. Then chain 9 in the middle. Put half double crochet in the chain space. So in case you want, I wanted my downer spaces of the dress to be big. That's why I increased the chains. But if you don't want it to be very big, you can continue with the mesh design that was up with 10 and 5. So I want my mesh pattern for the lower dress to be big. That's why I'm using 12 and 9. So at the end you're going to chain 9, then you put a double crochet in that same very chain space. So remember the last chain hole space has 2. So you're going to chain 12, When you chain 12, you turn your work, then you put a half double crochet in that chain hole space. Chain 9 again, then you put a half double crochet in the previous chain hole space. So every hole is going to have a half double crochet, chain 9 in between, then a half double crochet in the next. So this is what I have. You are going to measure your work now. So when you're measuring, make sure that you don't overstretch, because we need the design to come out. If you overstretch, it will be very straight. Once you measure and you get the length that you need from the lower part, the length should be your hip size. So you're going to join. If it's not yet your hip size, you are going to continue till you get that measurement of your hip size without overstretching. So then you're going to slip stitch and you join up the work. So you count 3. In the 4th chain, you're going to slip stitch. Then you chain 1, then you chain 1. So now we are going to be working in rounds. We want to reach the middle, so you're going to put slip stitches till you reach the middle. You're going to put 4 slip stitches. You just want to reach the middle, you put 4, chain 1. Then you're going to put a half double crochet on top of that chain, that space. Now we are going to chain 9. So after chaining 9, you put a half double crochet in the chain hole space. So now we are continuing with the design. We're going to work in rounds. I'll show you at the end how to join again. So you chain 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After chaining 9, you put a half double crochet in the next chain hole space. Chain 9 again. Then you put a half double crochet in the chain hole space. So we're at the end. I'm going to show you how to join. Chain 9, 8, 9. Then you are going to slip stitch on top of the previous half double crochet. So as you can see, I've made my slip stitch. Chain 1, turn your work. We are going to turn our work with every row so that the behind line is not seen. So turn your work. Then you are going to put slip stitches up to you reach the middle of the diamond. So chain 1, put a half double crochet on top, chain 9, put a half double crochet in the next. As you can see, now we are going to work in rounds. Half double crochet, you're going to put 9 chains, then you'll continue working in rounds till you reach your desired length. So when you reach at the end, you are going to put 9, then you slip stitch. Remember, at the end of every row, you're going to turn your work. Then this is what I have after a few rows. You can leave it as a mini, like a mini skirt, or you can continue to the length that you want. So this is what we have. Then at the end, to put the edging, you're going to put your thread there. You're going to join from there. Then you put single crochets up to the end, from the beginning up to the end of the project. So you put single crochets. You put single crochets from the beginning up to the middle. Then you continue up to down, where you will join your work from. Then at the top here, you're going to put strings on one end and the string on the other end to tie the cloth. So this is what we have. The behind part is going to appear V, like the way it is on the parcel. It's going to be like that. So if that part is big, if you had more rows and that the V part is very big, you are going to, before you put your slip stitches, you are going to get 2 or 1 of those chain spaces, then you join them together with slip stitches or with a needle. So you join that, then you put slip stitches from where the joining is from up to the end. That is if the cloth is big. So this is what my work looks like, my dress looks like after putting single crochets and a string. Please follow me for the next videos and leave a comment. Bye, see you next week.